Climate change is one of the most intimidating threats that is facing humanity. Scientists believe that the upcoming generations will face the most severe effects of climate change related disasters. That is why the involvement of the children and young people in any effort towards addressing climate change related issues is imperative. The Classroom to Classroom campaign is part of the Global Climate Ambassadors at the International Panel on Climate Change 2014. This includes these young ones from Nigeria. The program took place at Bayero University, Kano.
My name is Habib Ibrahim Salisu. I'm from Bayero University, Kano, and Nigeria. I'm 18 years old. Climate is important to me in the sense that it helps the wind move air masses on the earth's surface, which creates the rise and fall of temperature. Climate change is experienced locally due to deforestation. Areas like Maiduguri and Katsina experienced intense heat recently due to deforestation. Trees convert carbon dioxide to oxygen, and their absence leads to climate change. Example, global warming, both locally and internationally.
Good. Wait, okay.
My name is Hafsat Galadima, a student of Bayero University, Kano, Nigeria. Climate change affects early education. Children do not concentrate on their education due to the unbearable conditions like temperature, humidity, sunshine, rainfall. For example, in Maiduguri, they experience intense heat, which decrease the quality of their learning environment. The climate change affect me locally by erosion, flooding, the globally volcanic eruption. Thank you.
Good.
Okay. My name is Joy Moses. I'm 17-year-old Nigerian, and I'm participating in the Classroom to Classroom campaign.
Why is climate
important? Climate is important because, as we all know, to make a balanced ecosystem, we need both the biotic and abiotic factors to collaborate. So climate is very important to all our daily activities. How the experience I had in climate changes. Locally, there was a recent flooding in Bachelor where I stay, in Kano State, Nigeria, and also globally, recent experience of occurrence of typhoon, volcano eruption, earthquake, and so on.
Thank you.
My name is Divine Stray. I'm 13 years old. I'm a Nigerian. I'm participating in the Class to Class campaign. Climate is important to me, to all of us, because we all need water and sunlight to survive. There will be sustainable growth if the climate condition is favorable. Animals, plants, and reptiles all depend on climate to survive. How climate change I've experienced are like droughts, erosion, earthquake, typhoon that occurred in many countries. Thank you.
My name is Ibrahim Moitama Idris. I am 17 years old. I am participating in Class to Class campaign. I am interested in climate change, especially as it is related to fishery. As normally condition, fish survive at rate of pH, that is power of hydrogen, from 6.7 to 8.6. So if the climate condition is not favorable, the fish may easily die. Thank you.
My name is Amina Muhammad Nuruddin. I was 15 years old, from Nigeria, Classroom to Classroom campaign. I would like climate change with agriculture. When the climate is negatively positioned, crops will not grow well enough due to low or heavy rainfall to provide enough food, and then there will be hunger, poverty, and related issues such as more crimes. I experienced climate change. I experienced climate change locally by the overflowing that occurred in my areas and neighboring communities. On the global scale, tsunami is my clear example for the climate change.
My name is Khalid Amsali. I am 15 years old. My name is Khalid Amsali. I am 15 years old. I come from GTC Hotel, Kano State, Nigeria. Climate is important to me as well as to every human being. Climate change affects our health negatively. Diseases such as malaria are usually found to cause more havoc in certain temperature. My experience in climate change locally erosion, overflowing, globally like volcano, famine, and so on.
I'm 15 years old. I'm part of classroom C2C campaign. Climate is very important to us as we depend on the sportive climate to let our crops grow better, but if the climate is not conducive, our crops will not grow well, and this may lead to hunger, poverty, and pestilence. Unexperienced climate change locally change in rainfall pattern, more droughts, higher temperature. Globally, sea level rise, melting glaciers, increasing ocean acidity.
Why climate is important to us? Climate is important to us because it affects my daily activities, like food and health. How do we experience climate change locally, like heavy rainfall and agricultural damage? Globally by sea level rise.
Ms. Aisha Muhammad Wakil, a student from Bayero University, Kano. I'm 18 years old in Nigeria, member of Class-to-Classroom Climate Change Campaign. Climate has a great impact on economic disasters which due to unstable rainfall, which affect grain crops. Many farmers are ready to lose, which affect both food for consumption and cash crop. I experienced climate change on local scale by rainfall and temperature, and globally by flood and drought.
My name is Abdul Wahab Fachilu. I am 18 years old. I'm participating for class-to-class campaign. Climate is important to me because it affects my daily activities like health, food, and I can experience climate by locally when the temperature is high. Like me, I came from Zamfara State. When the temperature is high and famine is our pride. When the temperature is high, the vegetation basis will not occur and it will affect the plant. And on globally, the sea level rising.
My name is Fatima Ahmadbakar. I'm a Nigerian. I'm 17 years old. Climate is important to me because it affects my daily life. From what I eat, what I wear, and what I do are all subject to climate. I experienced climate change with the recent flood in Kaduna State. At the global scene, I experienced climate with volcanic eruptions and
My name is Husna Usman Dao from Nigeria. I'm 18 years of age. Climate is very important to me because I don't think I can survive without it. Even if I'm going to survive without it, I think it's going to be with a hardship. And then I do experience climate change locally with the change of rainfall and the temperature. Also globally, I experience it with more drought and the rise of sea level.
My name is Divine Sri. I'm 13 years old. I'm a Nigerian. I'm participating in the Class-to-Class campaign. Climate is important to us because we all need sunlight and water to grow. There will be sustainable growth if the climate condition is favorable. Farmers, crops, and animals all depend on climate for sustenance. How I experience climate change locally. I experience climate change like the heavy rainfall that fell, which caused flood. And the flood, as a result, stagnant waters that was not flowing, mosquitoes and other organisms started breeding there, which caused diseases due to the climate change. And secondly, globally, I experienced climate change like the typhoon that occurred in Korea. Thank you.